it was not really inclusive of all opposition leaders and opposition figures, in addition to the fact that many of those did not see Syria for 40 years. And those people who were in Syria did not join the SNC then. But now so many people came out of Syria and they should be inside the SNC, but they are not. So there is a big problem here.
Okay, we have only 2 minutes left. So throughout this process, how do you see Turkey's role and support?
I must say that Turkey's role is very important. It has been giving a lot of assistance to the opposition by giving venue and place and assistance in allowing them to have meetings and so on. But I must say that Turkey is trying not to involve itself so much or too much with the opposition or with other things because of the sensitivity of Turkey vis-à-vis Syria. Now, Turkey also is not trying to work alone, which is very legitimate because this problem cannot be solved by Turkey. And therefore, we are waiting for the international community to support Turkey in perhaps in the future to
for
do
a
something.
buffer zone.
Hopefully, this is my wish. This is the wish of so many people in Syria. But we cannot force Turkey to do it because if the circumstances are not right, we cannot ask Turkey to do it. You need the support of all international community, at least NATO and the US, to create such a buffer zone. But we cannot blame Turkey not to start doing that. Otherwise, it would be blamed and we lose a lot.
One more question.
Yes.
My director is signaling, but
I wish we started this before.
If the buffer zone is declared and intervention started, what is your personal provision that Assad leaves the office? Very small.
Well, the things, you know, the snowball will roll and become bigger. A buffer zone would trigger such a snowball. As I said, the Free Syrian Army would become stronger, the army would become weaker, and most importantly, Syrian people and officers in the army and the security forces and everybody would realize that the international community is really serious about getting rid of Assad.
Okay. Mr. Rimandi, thank you very much for joining us and answering the questions. Evet, Suriye Ulusal Konseyi Dış İlişkiler Sorumlusu eski Büyükelçi Muhammed İmadi ile konuşmaya çalıştık Suriye'de olanları bir muhalifin gözünden. Sorularınız, yorumlarınız, görüşleriniz ve eleştirileriniz için e-mail adresimiz yorum@dünyamızetay.com, yorum@dünyamızetay.com. Programların tekrarlarını da www.dünyamızetay.com internet adresinden izleyebilirsiniz. Yarın farklı detaylarla yeniden karşınızda olacağım. Şimdilik hoşça kalın.